Sad Boy Incorporated Houston, thoughts on why I shouldn't be able to own an AR AK in rural Texas. I know it's a hot potato in your opinion, and I want to hear your thoughts. They're a wild boar here that destroy fields. I mean, I know the 30-50 Hogs Twitter thing that went famous. I mean, why don't they just hunt the wild boar out of existence? Because a lot of the wild boar in those areas are not native to the area, so use the law to go out and get them. Deplete the numbers. Introduce wolves again. The wolves will take care of them. So, but we hunted the wolves out of existence, and now we've got ample prey running around doing what they do. The problem is not the use of ARs and AKs and whatnot on a bunch of hogs that destroy a field. The problem is the use of it on a bunch of school children, and it happens way too often. If you want, it is a weapon designed to kill people. That's the entire purpose. It's a high velocity, low mass round that's designed to fragment and like blow apart organs and bone and everything else. That's the whole reason the NATO round was created. And it is a machine designed to kill people. So I think rather than banning, we just regulate the militia. We just say, hey, if you want this stuff, you're going to go through classes. You're going to take a test. You're going to take a qualifying exam, use of the weapon. You're going to provide insurance, registration, licensing, and safe storage. So I think the things that are reasonable to expect in other countries around the world, whether it's Israel, Switzerland, Canada, whatever. And I don't think that's asking too much. If you're willing to be part of the militia, then you should be willing to do what the commander-in-chief asks of you. That's the entire point of being in the militia. So, I don't think some hogs in Texas are good enough reason why my little sister's best friend was blown apart by an AR-15 with a swastika carved in the handle. If you were to ask my little sister, would you rather have your friend back or have some redneck in Texas be able to blow away some hogs? She would say, I don't give a shit about some redneck in Texas being able to blow away some hogs. I want my friend back. Simple as that. And I think that's what it comes down to, is that time and time again, we have these high-powered weapons being used to blow apart just dozens of kids at a time. And it's gross. We need to have some sort of system in place that actually makes it hard to own these weapons and provides some liability if you do have them. 600,000 guns a year are stolen from their legal owners. 600,000. Stolen from legal owners because their legal owners weren't storing them properly. So there has to be some liability there, right? We have a 6-year-old that stole a gun and blew away his first grade teacher last week. That liability should fall on the owner of that weapon. So let's make a system that actually provides some liability for that person. I know San Jose is requiring insurance to be purchased for if you're going to license a weapon. So I don't see a problem with having liability insurance. Yeah, it might cost a lot of money to get the liability insurance. Okay, then don't carry around a machine designed to kill people if you aren't willing to pay the price that it takes to own such a weapon, man. So that's where I fall on that. Okay. I'm going to get past, whenever someone brings up guns in the chat, then it just becomes a mess for a while. And you guys know my position. I went through a 2-year period where I lost a lot of people in my life to, mass shootings and other senseless violence that could easily be regulated if we regulate the people who own weapons. That's my point. Is that, you know, if, say, you have a bunch of drugs in your system all the time, maybe you shouldn't own guns. Right? If you got a history of mental health problems, maybe you shouldn't own guns. Stuff like that. And to make that access to them a lot harder. Jimmy D, Houston, I love you. I love you too, Jimmy D. Love you too, my man.